How to fix your PlayStation controller. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am Bimo from Genie Guide, and in today's guide video I will simply show you the way on how you can fix your PlayStation controller. But before we get started, as always, if you are new to our channel, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. So it really depends on what you're trying to fix. Let's say that your drift isn't working well, or maybe your controller isn't charging, or maybe your controller is not being connected to your PlayStation console. There are generally different types of issues which you have. Now the very first thing we will talk about is what you can do if your PlayStation controller is not connecting to the console. In order to connect your PlayStation controller to the console, you need to have a data cable that has data transfer capability. So in my case, you can see I do have one data cable. What you have to do is simply connect this Type B data cable to the port of our controller. So let me just go ahead and show you that as well. As you can see right over here, I will go ahead and simply connect this point. Now what you have to do is the other end, which is the USB port, you have to connect it to the USB port of your PlayStation console, not on your TV but of your PlayStation. And if your controller wasn't connecting, even if you press the PS button and so on, after doing this step you'll be able to successfully connect it to your PlayStation console. Now this was generally the first issue which you might wanted to fix. The other issue is that let's say that you were not being able to charge through your port right over here. In that case, what you could do is simply change your data cable, or else if you don't have a new data cable or so on, you could also simply try to clean your data cable port right over here. You can try to clean your port. The other thing which you can do is, let's say the drifts of your controller aren't working well. In that case, we will simply learn how we can clean it. In order to clean that, we would simply need a light cotton cloth, and if you don't have a cotton cloth, you could get anything light as well. And the other thing which you need is also a liquid. If you do not have a liquid, you could also use some lubricants such as rubbing alcohol and so on. Well, and if you have a stick or a cotton bud, then that is perfectly fine, but in this case I will simply do it with the help of this straw. So you can see I have this straw right over here. First of all, what we will do is we will rub all of this controller with our cloth. So let me just spread the liquid first of all. So go ahead and clean it gently. Make sure to not touch the edges so much, as it could damage the charging port and it could also damage your drifts and so on. So after you've cleaned the controller, we are basically going to clean the edges around this drift. So what we will do is, with the help of the straw, first of all I will simply roll this cloth around the tip. So let me just go ahead and then roll this. If you have a cotton bud, then that's perfectly better. Now what I will do is I will simply also spread this around the tip. After I spread this, what I will do is now I will go ahead and simply roll and then clean all of these drifts which you see. So as you can see right over here, all of the drifts and so on, make sure it's slippery. Now what this does is that sometimes you might be facing automatic movements in your game, and this would generally most likely fix it. Before trying to open up your PlayStation controller and trying to fix it and spend a lot of money on the repair shop, you could generally go ahead and fix all of these issues which you could see right over here. Now once you've done that, leave it to dry for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Open up your PlayStation, press the PS button, and then you'll be able to successfully fix your PlayStation controller. These are some of the ways on how you can hopefully fix. I talked about 3 issues: if your controller wasn't connecting to your console, if your charging port wasn't charging, and if your drift wasn't working well. We hope the video was really helpful, and if it did help you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any more questions, queries or doubts, simply also make sure to leave them down in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon in our next video.